Hello everyone, welcome to part 160 of Laravel 10 series in which we are getting the e-commerce website. So in this video, we are going to assign courier name and tracking number to the shipped orders. Okay, so in the last video, we have seen that we able to manage the status of the orders, we able to manage the logs and history of the orders. See, every time when the admin update the status of the orders, see it start coming here like this. Okay, so in this video we are going to work on the ship status. Whenever the admin will try to update the ship status, will select the ship status here, then two more fields will come up here to give the tracking number and courier name, and that is mandatory in case of ship, so that we can send those tracking details to the customer. Okay, so first we are going to save their tracking details and will show it here. Okay, and in the next video we are going to send those tracking details to the customer as well. So let's start working on this thing. First of all, we are going to reduce this space. It seems too much. Okay, so I'm going to open the order details and we'll reduce its space. We'll try to reduce its space. We'll go down, and here we have added the break, but instead of break, maybe we are required to do some other things, to like I will give this span here, and with this style height will give some height to this span. Like see, I am not so good in designing, but your designer friend can help you in this. See, we can reduce it like this, but straight away after this we require one space, so that we can add here. Okay, after form we can add one space here. Break is required after this, but after this now it seems to be fine. Okay, so it looks perfect now. So now every time if we will try to update the ship status here, two more check that fields we require, but we are going to save those tracking details like courier name and tracking number to the orders table. Okay, so we are required to modify the orders table. There are two columns we are required to add here, that is the courier name and the tracking number. Let's check once that we are not having the tracking number. No, we are not having right now, but we are going to say we are going to add two columns in this orders table with migration. Okay, we can also add here, but let's add those columns with migration, because see, there is the another series that we have started, that is the Laravel 11 series with MongoDB. Okay, so in that series we are using the MongoDB, and in MongoDB we will do everything in migration. Okay, only the migration commands will run. Okay, so we are not we can't do anything manually like this we are doing here, but in that series we can't do anything. So these migration commands are must. You must aware of all these migration commands, like I have uh, always said in the beginning of the Laravel 5 series 3-4 years back, that it's don't think that you will get the PHP myadmin all the time. Okay, if the PHP myadmin is not there, then you need to manage everything with the migration commands. Okay, let's create one file, migration file, to update the order orders table, to update the orders table. So I'm going to run one command here, php artisan make migration update orders table. Okay, so we are going to open this orders table now. Orders table, update orders table. Okay, so here we are going to add that schema, like we are having that create orders table in the case of create orders table as well. See, check for that. Okay, so like we are having here this schema, but its syntax is little bit different. Okay, so I'm going to add it though. First schema, then table, orders table. Okay, then function dollar table. So it will be like this, and here we are going to add dollar table string. The we are going to add the courier name. First column is courier name or shipping partner, whatever you want to add, and that we are going to add after. We need to mention that after which column we are going to add check once the orders table. We are going to add it after grand total. Okay, after grand total we are going to add this column, and there is another column that we want to add here, and that is the tracking number column as well, that we are going to add after courier name. Okay, so these two fields we are going to add, and there is in down as well we are also going to mention this one here. Okay, in case of rollback, so that we can roll back the changes whenever we want. So that's why we are required to add this one here as well. Instead of string, here we are going to add drop column here as well as here, and so that we can able to drop, and this one is not required here. Okay, only difference is this one, so we can able to roll back changes and these columns get dropped in case some error comes. Okay, so now we are going to run the php artisan migrate command to modify our orders table. php artisan migrate. See, it has been updated. See, it takes some time, but this process is secured and very much in demand. Okay, we need to follow this process. So here we are going to see two columns. Yes, these are added, courier name as well as the tracking number, straight away after the grand underscore total. So after grand total we able to add these two columns. So this is the standard approach that Laravel recommends, so we need to follow this. So after this, let's come to the orders details blade file, where we are going to add two columns. Now these two columns we are going to add to show whenever we update to shipped. Okay, whenever we select the shipped, so we are going to modify that. It's already open. Okay, so here we are going to add here two columns. After this select, we are going to add two columns here. So let's add one column is input type. We are going to take it as test, and here like courier name, and also we are going to give the id courier name, and here placeholder also we are going to give courier name. Okay, and one more field we are going to add here, and that will be the tracking number. So tracking number, let's check once that how it looks. Okay, first of all we are going to show these fields for with all. We are going to reduce the fields, or we are going to give the style here like width. I'm going to give 120 pixel width is enough. So see, you can add the inline css for this one, don't add it like this. Okay, so yeah, now see, courier name as well as the tracking number. Okay, so both are visible here. We can even give some more spacing, 122. Yes, okay, so courier name as well as the tracking number both are visible after the order status. Okay, so when the order status is shipped, then we are going to show, otherwise we will not show the status. Okay, so and here as well, order status as well, we are going to give here the id as well, so that we can work with the jquery order status. Okay, so I'm going to open the custom.js file at the admin, where I'm going to write some jQuery to hide show these columns. Okay, so here I'm going to write here in comments so that in future we able to understand why we have written this jQuery code. Show courier name and tracking number in case of shipped order status. Okay, only in case of shipped order status. And now here we are going to add courier name. We're going to first hide it. Okay, initially we are not going to show courier name as well as the tracking number. Okay, uh, but later on we are going as based on this order status. Let's see, I'm going to add the jQuery here, like if order status is changed, order status dot on change. Whenever on change event occurs, whenever admin select some other order status. Okay, at that time we are going to check its value. If this dot value, if order status value is shipped, okay, if it is shipped, then we are going to show these two fields. Okay, then we are going to show these two fields, otherwise we are going to hide these two fields. Okay, otherwise we are going to hide. Okay, so here we are going to show these, and otherwise we are going to hide these. Okay, like this. Fine. And now we are going to check once, like it must not be shown. Yes, it is not showing. And whenever the admin selects shift, then it will be shown. Okay, because the admin is required to give the current name and tracking number in case of shift. And if he select some other status like pending in process, then again this status will not be shown. Okay, so after this we are going to update this one in order model as sorry orders table as well. And for that we are going to modify in order controller in admin every time when the status gets updated, and then we are required to modify in the orders table as well. Okay, so like we are updating here order status, here I will write in comment also update order status. So in the same way we are going to modify the update courier name and tracking number in case if these are not empty. Okay, we are going to check first of all that these are not empty and actually coming, and both are coming, not one, both must be coming. Okay, courier name, if courier name as well as this one tracking number is not empty. So in this case what we are going to do, order where, see here this one we are going to compare with the id. Okay, and then we are going to modify both. Okay, we are going to modify courier name as well as the tagging number. Okay, so now we are going to check whether we able to update the or courier name as well as the tracking number. And we are also going to show here once we will update, then we will also show here in the for each loop, that also we are going to do it straight away. Okay, so here after this one, after showing this order status, there is one condition we are going to add here, like if the status is shipped, $log order status. If order status is shipped, then we are going to show those. Okay, here I'm going to leave, and here inside this, uh, if it is not empty, if tracking number is not empty, if not empty, see, we are going to check in order details now. Order details, courier name first, courier name. If courier name is not empty, in that case we are going to show that, okay, so here see, so in that case we are going to show that one, courier name. Okay, courier name we are going to show name. And if in the same way, tracking number, I'm going to copy this one and we'll add here, and here also we require to add the break. Okay, and here also, so same thing we are going to do with the tracking number. So let's see now. Okay, let's refresh, and now I'm going to update to the shipped. See, it will come here like this. Now I'm going to give the courier name as FedEx, and we'll give some courier name, sorry, tracking number, and we click on update. Then see, yes, we able to show courier name as well as the tracking number, both in case of shipped. Okay, so it is coming fine, and there are few things, like, if shipped, there are spacing, and also we are required to add. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to add here tracking number after this one, and courier name also after this one, and this one I'm going to show, let's check once. Yeah, now it's fine. Okay, so first shipped is coming, after the courier name is coming, then tracking name, tracking number is coming, after that the date time is coming. Okay, so in case of shipped we are showing the courier name, tracking number and date time, but in other cases, in other status, there is no courier name as well as tracking number, so we are not showing anything else. So in case of shipped only, we are going to show the courier name as well as the tracking number. Okay, we are going to take these two. Admin is required to add these two in case of shipped order status. So the same we are going to show to the user as well, and in the next video we are going to send the these details to the user as well, to the customer. Okay, while updating the status, whenever we will update, whenever the admin will update the status to shipped, we'll add the courier name as well as the tracking number, and we'll click on update. Then the when one email will go to the customer with these tracking details, so that the customer can able to check in that website. Okay, so that's all. And one more thing you can do, like, we are here adding courier name, tagging number, and courier link also we can give, like, the so that the customer can able to track the details in that company website. Okay, because like if you will open the FedEx, Blue Dart, or any other company like the FedEx, you can able to track after opening the FedEx, you can able to track it as well. You can able to track your with the tracking number, you can able to track your courier. Okay, so here apply settings, and here you can see the tracking. Here it is given, so you are just required to add the tracking number and can able to track. So you are just required to give the URL like fedex.com, so that the customer can go to that URL and can able to check in that website. Okay, so uh, for my members, for my stack developers, superior as well as the genius members, I'm going to do this functionality for them. Okay, if they will join as a member, then I am going to add, will do this as well in email. We are also going to send the link of the courier partner so that the customer can able to track the details in those links as well. Okay, so and also if you will join as a member, you will get this complete source code. So make sure to join as a member as and always subscribe the channel. So once again, I'm going to show you that this is the channel name, Stack Developers. Please subscribe the channel for all updates, for all Laravel as well as the MongoDB updates. Okay, so many new series we are starting, so please follow this. Okay, Stack Developers channel, please subscribe, as well as you can join the channel if you want to get the source code. Okay, you are just required to click on join, and there are various
Hello
membership
everyone,
that you
welcome to
can
Stack.
able to take as per your own requirement. Okay, so that's all for now, and in the next video we are going to send the tagging details to the customer. So stay tuned for the next video. That's all for now. Have a nice time. Goodbye.